it to someone who cares, someone still keeping score, someone who needs your reason, someone still asking for more. I don't hate you, I don't fight, I don't need to prove I'm right. So say it to someone who cares, that someone ain't me tonight. I used to listen, used to lean, like every word meant something to me. Tried to carry what wasn't mine, tried to read every crooked line. I stayed decent, stayed in place, even when I saw your face. But time don't whisper, time declares what's worth the wait, what ain't there I didn't hold. I got clear, there's a difference, learn it here. Say it to someone who cares, someone still keeping score, someone who needs your reason, someone still asking for more. I don't hate you, I don't fight, I don't need to prove I'm right. So say it to someone who cares, that someone ain't me tonight. Speeches heard to spin, every excuse dressed up as sin. Apologies show up late, right when the damage seals its fate. You don't want peace, you want relief, you want forgiveness without belief. But I don't stand where stories been, I don't bleed just so you can mend. Silence ain't weakest control, I don't waste breath on empty roads.
I'm not angry, I'm unavailable.
Peace don't come from winning ground, comes from knowing when you're done. Not every ending needs a sound, some in the moment you turn around. Say it to someone who cares, I already moved along. I don't need your version now, I learned mine by staying strong. No slam doors, no last stairs, just space where I used to be. So say it to someone who cares, that someone ain't me. Hate me if you want, get in line. Plenty ahead of you, plenty behind. Your opinion's a debt I didn't sign, and I'm fresh out of credit and time. I don't flinch, I don't stare, I don't lose sleep over your glare. I paid my dues in blood and sweat, I ain't paying interest on your regret. Say my name, spit it twice, I've been living with worst advice. If you're waiting for me to break, pack a lunch, it's a long damn wait. I don't fight ghosts, I don't chase noise. I stop playing with children's toys. I don't seek truth in a liar's voice. Hate me if you want, get in line. I ain't here to be liked, I'm here to live mine. Say it loud, talk your shit, I already made peace with it. You're holding a grudge, I'm holding the wheel. So hate me if you want, get in line. I've been blamed by better men, by weaker ones with louder friends. Funny how the smallest lies always carry the biggest knives. You call it cold, I call it clear. I don't owe comfort to your fear. I'd rather be the villain you blame than a sidekick in your misery game. I don't bend, I don't explain, I'm the fire, you're just the rain. Hate me if you want, get in line. I stopped carrying strangers' minds. Say what you want, sharpen your breath. I already settled that debt. You're stuck in the past, I'm still on the wheel. Hate me if you want, get in line. Some folks need enemies just to feel alive. I don't need that kind of fight. I already survived myself, and that was the hardest night. I'm not bulletproof, I'm just done bleeding for free. That's fine. I've been judged by God, I can handle your mind. Say my name, draw the line, I'll still be walking mine. While you're digging my grave, I'm building my throne. Hate me if you want, get in line. Plenty ahead of you, plenty behind. Hope you brought a chair. Hope you brought a chair. I used to care what the neighbors thought. Used to lose sleep over every night. But that man's gone, and it ain't a curse. I didn't lose him, I buried him first. Wanted peace, he wanted grace, wanted love in a hard-earned place. He tried to be good, tried to stay kind, tried to keep everyone satisfied. He carried weight he never made, apologized for the men's mistakes. He bled inside, but he still smiled, called it strength for a long, long while. You don't survive by staying the same. Some parts of you don't make it through the flame. Before you try to bury me, just know I buried him first. The boy who wanted to be understood, the man who feared the worst. I laid him down where the night stayed still, said a quiet prayer and walked uphill. So save your dirt, save your curse, I already buried him first. Gave his heart just to feel alive. But kindness in a den of wolves is a slow goodbye nobody solves. I watched him break in 1,000 ways, trying to earn what should have stayed. So when it came down to him or me, I chose the part that could still breathe. It wasn't hate, it wasn't pride, just a moment where I chose my side. Before you try to bury me, just know I buried him first. I put the past beneath my boots and left it in the dirt. I didn't shout, I didn't curse, just closed the door on who I was. So save your dirt, save your thirst, I already buried him first.
I didn't kill him out of anger. I buried him out of mercy.
Some men drink, some men run, some stay broken just to belong. Me, I did what had to be done so something stronger could live on. You don't rise clean, you don't rise kind, you rise after you leave parts behind. And not every loss is a curse, some are just rehearsed. Before you try to bury me, just know I buried him first. I stood up taller from that grave, even though it hurt. There's only one of us left in these boots, and he don't beg and he don't bruise. So save your dirt, save your verse, I already buried it first. There's only one of us left now, and he's still standing. I buried a friend under old oak trees. No long speech, just rest in peace. Hands in dirt, eyes held dry. Didn't trust myself to look at the sky. I folded the hurt like a pocket knife, put it deep so it wouldn't cut my life. Some things stay if you let them talk, so I buried it and kept walking. If I stop too long, it pulls me down, so I keep my boots on moving ground. I buried it and kept walking, didn't look back, didn't stall. Some pain that's all. I've lost more than I ever saved, learned which ghost to lock away. You don't heal, you just adapt, like old bones that never snap. They ask how I'm holding up, I nod once, that's enough. Truth is heavy when it's raw, so I keep it buried where it falls. If I dig it up, I won't stand, some weight belongs to the land. I buried it and kept walking, same road, different scars. Life don't stop for the broken, it just keeps pulling you hard. I buried it and kept walking, 'cause if I stopped I'd fall apart. Some things you don't survive by feeling, you survive by moving on. If I dug up everything I lost, I'd never leave that ground. Graves multiply when you stand still, the road's the only thing I trust now. I don't claim strength, I just endure, that's the only cure I know for sure. A man ain't fearless, he's just taught which battles don't deserve his thoughts. I buried it and kept walking through the dark, through the dust. Some men drown in what they're holding, some of us move. Or rust. Mama used to say, boy, hold the line. Life don't stop when it takes what's mine. The phone rang once and went real quiet. I knew that sound, I didn't fight it. I stood there staring at a cracked wall clock, second hand moving like it always does. The world kept spinning, same old lie, like nothing happened on the other side. I folded my fear like a worn-out map, put it in my pocket, didn't unpack. Ain't no time to cry, sun's still high, bills on the table, dust in my eyes. I tip my hat, swallowed it dry. I'll grieve later, ain't no time to cry. There's a shovel leaning by the barn, same damn one since Daddy's gone. Wooden handle, splintered grain, knows the weight of honest pain. Neighbors talk in careful tones like words won't crack old bones. They mean well, I don't deny, but sympathy don't slow goodbye. I learned early, standing tall don't make it hurt any less to fall. Ain't no time to cry, road don't care, pain don't pause just 'cause life ain't fair. I clenched my jaw, stared at the sky. Ain't no time to cry. They say let it out, don't hold it in, but tears are heavy, they pull you under. I've got miles left, a load to haul. Can't drown right now, can't answer the call. Grief will wait if you don't feed it first. It'll sit in the dark, patient and cursed. It knows my name, it knows my face. It'll catch me later, give me space. There's work to do, a line to hold, promises made, I ain't letting go. This world don't bend for broken men, so I straighten up and step back in. Ain't no time to cry, not today. I'll feel it all some other way. Till then I walk, head held high. Ain't no time to cry. They say give it time, it'll fade away. Like pain's got manners, like it knows its place. I watch the sun crawl up another scarred dome. No witnesses left, just me moving on. Blood on my knuckles, dust in my throat. Every mile, another promise I broke. Nobody asked how I made it through, so I didn't explain, I just did what I do. Some lessons don't come with advice, they come with a limp and a look in your eyes. I learned to walk it off when praying didn't work, when mercy stayed silent and the cure only hurt. I didn't heal clean, I didn't rise soft, I just stayed on my feet. Yeah, I learned to walk it off. They call it strength when you don't complain, but they never stand where you stand in the rain. Every step echoes what I don't say. Every shadow knows what I buried that day. I didn't win, I didn't outrun. I just refused to lay where the damage was done. If survival's a sin, then I paid the cost. Still breathing here, still not lost. You don't grow skin by feeling safe. You grow it where the world don't wait. I learned to walk it off with a crack in my spine, with a weight on my chest, no finish line. I didn't heal clean, I didn't rise soft, I just stayed upright. Yeah, I learned to walk it off. A man ain't made by the hands he's dealt, he's made by what he drags and never tells. No parade for the nights I survive, just scars that prove I'm still alive. I learned to walk it off. No medal, no cross, just miles behind me and the future that costs. I didn't heal clean, I didn't rise soft, I just kept moving on. Yeah, I learned to walk it off. I learned early how to hold my tongue, how to finish fights before they're done. Some men talk till they feel talk, some of us don't talk at all. I've seen words turn good and weak, turn truth into something cheap. So I keep mine locked and clean, only loaded when it means something. I don't threaten, I don't warn, I just stay calm and move on. I carry silence like a gun. Don't wave around, don't show anyone. I don't fire first, I don't bluff, but when I speak, it's enough. I don't shout, I don't run, I carry silence like a gun. Loud men lose control, watch quiet ones take the whole room. fades fast, power don't. It just stands there and lets you assume. I don't need the last damn word. I don't need to be heard. If I say it, it's already late. Means I waited and sealed your fate. I don't raise hell, I don't chase, I just don't miss when I speak my case. I carry silence like a gun, heavy on us, always loaded. I don't explain, I don't stunt, I just mean what I've spoken. I don't talk just to be someone. I carry silence. I've learned. I've learned the quiet ones are the ones you watch. Some men need noise to feel strong. Some need chaos to belong. Me, I learned restraint. And restraint don't shake. I carry silence like a gun. Not for show, not for fun. I don't pull it unless it's true, unless there's nothing left to do. I don't brag, I don't stun, I carry silence like a gun. I've been doubted by better men, been counted out more times than 10. I didn't argue, didn't explain, just kept my boots in the rain. I've heard advice from empty rooms, heard big talk from borrowed shoes. Funny how loud it gets from people who never paid the debt. I don't raise my voice, I raise my standards. I don't need to prove a damn thing. Don't need your nod, don't need your name. I've done my time, I've felt the flame. I don't need to prove a damn thing. I don't flex, I don't perform, I just stand here fully formed. Say what you want, think what you think. I don't need to prove a damn thing. I've seen tough men break from fear, seen quiet ones outlast the year. Strength don't shout, it don't pretend, it just shows up again and again. I don't chase respect these days, I've learned it's not a thing you take. It shows up late or not at all. Either way, I still stand tall. I've earned my calm the hard way by surviving every yesterday. I don't need to prove a damn thing. Don't need applause, don't need a ring. I know the cost of everything. I don't need to prove a damn thing. I don't argue, I don't blink. I don't need to prove a damn thing. I've already been tested. I'm still here. Let them talk, let them guess, let them measure, let them stress. I don't live inside their doubt, already figuring myself out. I don't need to prove a damn thing. Don't need to win, don't need to swing. I made peace with what I bring. I don't need to prove a damn thing. I walk steady, I don't flinch. I don't need to prove a damn thing.
You practice words like they might heal, like timing didn't make them thin. Eyes on the floor, voice real calm, like damaged ways to be forgiven. You said my name like it still held weight, like trust don't notice when it's late. I heard the tone, I saw the seams, I knew what all of it would mean. I don't need closure to be free, I already learned what silence means. I didn't stay for the apology, didn't need your peace of mind. Some endings don't want honesty, they want a clean goodbye. I turned away, let it be, left those careful words behind. I didn't stay for the apology, I stayed for mine. Regret sounds real when it's convenient, truth shows up when it's inconvenient. You wanted comfort, not repair, wanted relief, not standing there. I've heard I'm sorry dressed up nice, said too late at a bargain price. Some damage don't need debate, just distance, quiet and space. I don't argue what I already know, I just step back and let it go. I didn't stay for the apology, didn't wait for you to explain. Some wounds don't want your sympathy, they just want room from the pain. I chose respect over history, over guilt, over staying kind. I didn't stay for the apology, I stayed for mine. I don't hate you, I just don't carry what isn't mine anymore. Peace ain't loud, it doesn't beg, it knows when to walk instead. Some strength don't raise its voice, it just makes a choice. didn't stay for the apology, didn't need the final say. Some chapters end without ceremony, you just close the book and walk away. No shouting match, no apology, just truth drawn clean and fine. I didn't stay for the apology, I stayed for mine. Everyone's got something to say, advice for every kind of pain. They mean well, I understand, but some weight don't fit in other hands. They tell you talk it out, be strong, like words don't ever come out wrong. But some things break if you expose. Better carry, not disclosed. I've learned the difference, right or wrong, between sharing weight and staying strong. Some things you carry alone, like a scar you never show. You don't explain it, don't give it a name, you just live with it and go. Some things don't need a witness, don't need to be known. Some things you carry alone. I've smiled through rooms full of noise, felt empty under all that voice, nodded when they said you're good, even when I knew I wasn't but stood. Not every truth wants daylight, some only survive at night. And I don't owe the world my soul just to prove I'm whole. Peace don't always come from relief, sometimes it comes from letting things be. Some things you carry alone, like a prayer you never say. You don't hand it off, don't set it down, you just walk it through your days. Some pain don't want forgiveness, don't wanna be shown. Some things you carry alone. I've tried giving it words, they never fit, so I stopped trying. If I laid it all out on the table, it wouldn't make it lighter, it just make it louder, and louder ain't always better. Some things you carry alone till the day you're gone, that don't make you weak, that's how you stay strong. You don't collapse, you don't unload, you just 'cause. 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 dog when it got hard. Could've saved myself the scars. Could've said that ain't my fight. Could've slept just fine tonight. But I said I would, so I stayed, stood my ground, took the weight. Some choices don't feel smart, they just feel right in the dark. The world don't clap when you stand your ground, it just watches what you lose. I kept my word, it cost me everything. Peace of mind, easy days, a few names I won't say. I paid the price, didn't get a thing. Didn't get a thing, but I kept my word. Dead and wrong. I watched doors close one by one, watched comfort turn and run. Saw the look in people's eyes when keeping quiet cost too high. They said, man, just let it go, like letting go means letting rock. But a promise once you break changes everything you are not. I learned real fast what remains when reputation burns away. I kept my word, it cost me everything. Friends' favor, safer ground. All the shortcuts I turned down, I paid the price. Didn't win a thing, didn't win a thing, but I kept my word. And I can live with that.
I don't sleep rich. I sleep clean.
The world rewards what bends, not what stands. But I'd rather lose it all than shake my own hand. I kept my word, it cost me everything, but I'd do it all again. Every loss, every end, you can keep the crown, keep the ring. I kept my word, and that's enough for me. I hit the ground harder than I planned. Face full of dirt, blood on my hands. Sky didn't change, sun stayed high. Didn't slow down to ask me why. I lay there long enough to learn the world don't stop for lessons learned. Pain don't pause, don't negotiate. It just tells you to get up or wait. Ain't no referee, ain't no sound, just you and the ground. Just don't care if you hurt, don't slow, don't bend. You either rise from the dirt or stay where you end. No one's coming to pull you out, no one's counting you down. Just don't care if you hurt, but it remembers who stood their ground.
flight of blows. Watched others stand when nobody knows. Difference ain't hard, ain't love. It's getting up when you're stuck. You can curse the fall, curse the day, or wipe your face and walk away. World don't owe you mercy now. It just watches what you do with down. Ain't no prayer that hits the ground like boots that rise without a sound. Just don't care if you hurt. Don't wait your turn. You either carry the burn or let it burn. Ain't no medal, ain't no crown, just tracks where you stood your ground. Just don't care if you hurt, but it knows who didn't stay down. Stayed down once. It almost kept me. Everybody bleeds. Not everybody moves. Just don't care if you hurt. Don't ask your name. You either rise and move forward or rot where you came. I wiped my face, spit in the dirt, stood up slow, turned around. Just don't care if you hurt, but it remembers who stood their ground. Alarm goes off before the sun. Same old race I didn't run. Boots by the door, coffee cold. Another day doing what needs done. Kids still sleeping, lights still low. Bills on the table, I already know. I take a breath, straighten up. No one's asking, but I show up. I feel it all, just not right now. There's still work on the ground. I'll cry when the work is done, when the lights go down, when everyone I love is safe and I finally sit down. I don't ignore it, I don't run, I just hold it till I'm done. Yeah, I'll cry when the work is done. Some time, like time don't cost more than money, but mouths get fed, roofs stay tight, cause somebody keeps it running. I carry things I never say, not cause I'm strong, just cause I stay. Some nights I feel it hit real hard, but morning comes and deals the cards. I don't pretend it doesn't hurt, I just finish what I started first. When the work is done, when the noise fades out, when I don't have to be the one holding everything up. I don't bury it, I don't run, I just wait till I'm done. Yeah, I'll cry when the work is done. I ain't made of stone, I just got people counting on me. Strength ain't never been about pride, it's about who you don't leave behind. And love don't always look like rest, sometimes it looks like giving your best. I'll cry when the work is done, when the house is quiet and still. when I know I gave everything I had to give. I will. Till then I stand, till then I run, till the long day finally comes. Yeah, I'll cry, yeah, when the work is done. Used to carry reasons in my coat, used to justify every road. Had answers ready, words rehearsed, like silence was the worst thing first. I stood in rooms I didn't trust, trying to sound like I was enough. Funny how peace finally came when I stopped playing that game. I said all I had to say before. Now I don't know the floor. I don't explain myself anymore. Don't clear my name, don't fight that war. If you don't see me, that's alright. I still sleep good every night. I've been wrong, I've been sure, I've been broken to the core. I don't explain myself anymore. I've watched loud men beg for peace, watched quiet ones finally leave, seen truth get twisted into shape just to make the guilty safe. I learned late, but I learned it clean. Not every question deserves me. Some doors close when you stand tall, some don't matter at all. I don't argue what I already know, I just let the silence show. I don't explain myself anymore. Don't chase respect, don't keep the score. Say what you want, believe what fits. I won't carry what ain't mine to fix. I've paid the price, I'm sure. Peace didn't come from being hurt, it came from dropping every word. I stopped trying to win the room the night I learned how to leave it. I don't explain myself anymore. Don't bend the truth, don't beg for more. If walking away looks like defeat, then I lose quietly on my feet. I've lived, I've learned, I've endured. I don't explain myself anymore. Anymore. If you see me smiling, don't ask. Some answers cost more than they last. Learn how to wear it right,
like a coat on a cold night. I've had days I don't talk about, nights that still find me now. Some pain don't fade or pass, it just learns how to wear a mask. I ain't hiding, I ain't lying, I just stop explaining. If you see me smiling, don't ask. Don't dig where the ground won't last. Some things break if you say them loud. Some truths don't want a crowd. I'm still standing, still intact. If you see me smiling, don't ask. I've been bent, but I never bowed. Learn real quick what silence allows. Loud men fade, quiet ones stay. That's just how the years play. I don't need to relive the fall, don't need to explain it all. If I laugh, let it be that way. It means I survived another day. Not every scar wants air. Some are better left where they are. If you see me smiling, don't ask. Don't try to read my past. Some weight ain't yours to hold. Some stories don't get told. I made it through, that's fact. Do you see me smiling? Don't ask. I earned this calm. It wasn't free. Don't shout, it lingers like smoke on your fingers. You don't chase it away. You learn how to stay. If you see me smiling, don't ask. Just let it be what it is. I bear enough in the exists. I ain't healed, I ain't cracked. You see me smiling, don't ask. A good man waits before the light, does what's right, not what's kind. Carries weight nobody sees, pays his dues in silence clean. You don't talk about the nights, don't count the cost, don't claim the fight. If it's tight, it don't sit, just tightens up and keeps on playing. The world don't clap, don't slow the day. It just takes what it can take. A good man dies quiet, no parade, no sound. He holds the line while the rest move on, gets buried in the ground. No headlines, no riot, just dirt and time. A good man dies quiet most of the time. fixes things he didn't break, keeps promises other men make, shows up when it's hard to stand, does the job with his bare hand. They call him strong, they call him fine. Strength don't stop the clock from time. He gives it all and gives some more, till there ain't much left to give anymore. You don't see it till it's gone, how long he carried everyone. A good man dies quiet, no last request. He just lays down what he carried and finally gets some rest. No speeches, no violence, no one asks why. A good man dies quiet. That's how. He didn't need to be remembered, he just needed it done right. Blues don't scream, it settles in like rust on iron, bone on skin. You don't hear it when it breaks, you hear it in what it takes. A good man dies quiet, but don't confuse that with weak. He stood his ground when it counted, even when no one would speak. No glory, no defiance, no alibi. A good man dies quiet, but he lived right. Wipers slapping like a bad memory, headlights shaking what I can't unsee. Rain coming down like it's got a point, every mile testing every joint. Radio dead, phone face down, no one left, I'm calling now. Road don't care what broke before, it just keeps asking for more. I could've pulled over, could've shut it down, but stop and let the ghosts catch up now. I kept driving through the storm, hands tied, eyes forward. Everything I lost behind me, everything I am moving toward. Thunder talking, rain pouring, night cutting me to the bone. I kept driving through the storm, 'cause stopping would've left me alone. I've outrun doubts, I'll run blame, outrun people saying I changed. Truth is I just stayed the same, just learned how to live with pain. Some men fold when the lights go low, some sit still and let it swallow them whole. Me, I learned how to keep it straight when the road don't negotiate. Fear ride shotgun every time, I just don't let it drive. I kept driving through the storm, didn't pray,
Didn't beg, just kept the wheels on something solid, while the rest kept losing grip when screaming like it knows my name, trying to drag me back home. I kept driving through the storm, 'cause stopping would've broke my bones. Yeah. I ain't fearless, I'm focused. Big difference. Fear talks loud when you slow down, so I don't. Every mile I didn't quit put another scar where my backbone sits. I ain't chasing peace, I'm earning distance from who I was, from what I buried, from every night I barely cared. Storm don't stop 'cause you hurt. You either move or you disappear in it. I don't need a clear sky, just need a line of hope. I don't need it easy, I need to get home, home. I kept driving through the storm, past the doubt, past the fear. Every mile I stay standing got me further from here. Rain tried breaking my phone, now I tried taking control. I kept driving through the storm, and I'm still on the road. Hate me if you want, get in line. Plenty ahead of you, plenty behind. I don't flinch, I don't stare, I don't lose sleep over your glare. Say my name, spit it twice. I've been living with the worst advice. You think I care what you believe, man, you don't know what I've seen. I paid my dues, I stood my ground. I was done explaining years ago now. I don't fight ghosts, I don't chase noise. Hate me if you want, get in line. I ain't here to be liked, I'm here to live mine. Say it loud, waste your breath, I already made peace with it. So hate me if you want, get in line. I've been blamed by better men, by weaker ones with louder friends. Funny how opinions fly from people scared to live their life. You call it cold, I call it clear. I don't know comfort to your fear. I learned the truth the hard way. You don't need approval to stay sane. I don't explain, I don't bend. Hate me if you want, get in line. I stopped carrying strange minds. I sleep fine, I'll stand tall while you're still sharpening knives to throw. So hate me if you want, get in line. understood. I need to be left alone. Some folks need enemies to feel alive. I don't need that kind of fight. I already survived myself. That was the hardest night. Hate me if you want, that's fine. I've already been judged by a harder time. Say my name, draw the line, I'll still be walking mine. So hate me if you want, get in line. Say it to someone who cares, not me. Say it to someone who cares, someone still keeping score, someone who needs your reason, someone still asking for more. I don't hate you, I don't fight, I don't need to prove I'm right. So say it to someone who cares, that someone ain't me tonight. I used to listen, used to lean, like every word meant something to me. Try to carry what wasn't mine, try to read every crooked line. I stayed decent, stayed in place, even when I saw your face. But time don't whisper, time declares what's worth the wait, what ain't there. I didn't harden, I got clear. There's a difference, learn it here. Say it to someone who cares, someone still keeping score, someone who needs your reason, someone still asking for more. I don't hate you, I don't fight, I don't need to prove I'm right. So say it to someone who cares, that someone ain't me tonight. I've heard the speeches, heard the spin, every excuse dressed up as sin. Apologies show up late, right when the damage seals its fate. You don't want peace, you want relief, you want forgiveness without belief. But I don't stand where stories bend, I don't bleed just so you can mend. Silence ain't weak, it's control. I don't waste breath on empty roads. I'm not angry, I'm unavailable. I already moved along. I don't need your version now. I learned mine by staying strong. No slam doors, no last stairs, just space where I used to be. So say it to someone who cares. That someone ain't me.
Mama used to say, boy, hold the line. Life don't stop when it takes what's mine. The phone rang once and went real quiet. I knew that sound, I didn't fight it. I stood there staring at a cracked wall clock, second hand moving like it always does. World kept spinning, same old lie, like nothing happened on the other side. I folded my fear like a worn out map, put it in my pocket, didn't unpack. Ain't no time to cry, sun's still high, bills on the table, dust in my eyes. I tip my head, swallowed it dry. I'll grieve later, ain't no time to cry. There's a shovel leaning by the barn, same damn one since Daddy's gone. Wooden handle, splintered grain, knows the weight of honest pain. Neighbors talking careful tones, like words won't crack old bones. They mean well, I don't deny, but sympathy don't slow goodbye. I learned early standing tall don't make it hurt any less to fall. Ain't no time to cry, road don't care, pain don't pause just 'cause life ain't fair. I clenched my jaw, stared at the sky. Ain't no time to cry. They say let it out, don't hold it in. The tears are heavy, they pull you under. I got miles left, a load to haul. Can't drown right now, can't answer the call. Grief will wait if you don't feed it first. It'll sit in the dark, patient and cursed. It knows my name, it knows my face. It'll catch me later, give me space. There's work to do, a line to hold, promises made I ain't letting go. This world don't bend for broken men. again. So I straighten up and step back in. Ain't no time to cry, not today. I feel it all some other way. Till then I walk head held high. Ain't no time to cry. They said give it time, it'll fade away. Like pain's got manners, like it knows its place. I watch the sun crawl up another scarred dawn. No witnesses left, just me moving on. Blood on my knuckles, dust in my throat. Every mile another promise I broke. Nobody asked how I made it through, so I didn't explain, I just did what I do. Some lessons don't come with advice, they come with a limp and a look in your eyes. I learned to walk it off when praying didn't work, when mercy stayed silent and the cure only hurt. I didn't heal clean, I didn't rise soft, I just stayed on my feet. Yeah, I learned to walk it off. They call it strength when you don't complain, but they never stand where you stand in the rain. Every step echoes what I don't say. Every shadow knows what I buried that day. I didn't win, I didn't outrun, I just refused to let the damage was done. If survival's a sin, then I pay the cost. Still breathing here, still not lost. You don't grow skin by feeling safe, you grow it where the world don't wait. I learned to walk it off with a crack in my spine, with a weight on my chest and no finish line. I didn't heal clean, I didn't rise soft, I just stayed upright. Yeah, I learned to walk it off. A man ain't made by the hands he's dealt, he's made by what he drags and never tells. No parade for the nights I survived, just scars that prove I'm still cross, just miles behind me and a future that cost. I didn't heal clean, I didn't rise soft, I just kept moving on. Yeah, I learned to walk it off. I learned early how to hold my tongue, how to finish fights before they're done. Some men talk till they feel tall. Some of us don't talk at all. I've seen words turn good men weak, turn truth into something cheap. So I keep mine locked and clean, only loaded when it means something. I don't threaten, I don't warn, I just stay calm and move on. I carry silence like a gun. Don't wave it around, don't show anyone. I don't fire first, I don't bluff, but when I speak, it's enough. I don't shout, I don't run, I carry silence like a gun. I've watched loud men lose control, watch quiet ones take the whole room. Noise fades fast, power don't. It just stands there and lets you assume. I don't need the last damn word, I don't need to be heard. If I said it's already late, means I waited and sealed your fate. I don't raise hell, I don't chase, I just don't miss when I speak my case. I carry silence like a gun, heavy, honest, always loaded. I don't explain, I don't stun, I just mean what I've spoken. I don't talk just to be someone. I carry silence like a gun. I've learned the quiet ones are the ones you watch. Some men need noise to feel strong, some need chaos to belong. Me, I learned restraint, and restraint don't shake. I carry silence like a gun, not for show, not for fun. I don't pull it unless it's true, unless there's nothing left to do. I don't brag, I don't stun. I carry silence like a gun. Alarm goes off before the sun. Same old race I didn't run. Boots by the door, coffee cold. Another day doing what needs done. Kids still sleeping, lights still low. Bills on the table, I already know. I take a breath, straighten up. No one's asking, but I show up. I feel it all, just not right now. There's still work on the ground. I'll cry when the work is done, when the lights go down, when everyone I love is safe, and I finally sit down. I don't ignore it, I don't run, I just hold it till I'm done. Yeah, I'll cry say a man takes some time, like time don't cost more than money. But mouths get fed, roofs stay tight, 'cause somebody keeps it running. I carry things I never say, not 'cause I'm strong, just 'cause I stay. Some nights I feel it hit real hard, but morning comes and deals the cards. I don't pretend it doesn't hurt, I just finish what I started first. I'll cry when the work is done, when the noise fades out, when I don't have to be the one holding everything up. I don't bury it, I don't run, I just wait till I'm done. Yeah, I'll cry when the work is done. I ain't made of stone, just got people counting on me. Strength ain't never been about pride, it's about who you don't leave behind. And love don't always look like rest, sometimes it looks like giving your best. I'll cry when the work is done, when the house is quiet and still, when I know I gave everything.